rose bushes in my garden, and I do love them despite their thorniness. Their fragrance is amazing. And about a week ago, I had about 40 to 50 blooms. Absolutely stunning. You know, when you prune a rose, there's a set time until they bloom again. It's about 6 weeks from when you maybe cut off a dead head or prune them. And when you're waiting, it can really feel such a long time for a process to take place. But processes do take time. And I encourage you that when something feels pruned in your life, look for the small signs of God at work. There's a process taking place and the flowering will return. It just takes a bit of time. Have a look for the small signs that God's at work. And I can't help but think about John 15 when I think about roses and pruning, when Jesus says, I am the true vine and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes so that it will be even more fruitful. Will remain in me, and as I also remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself. It must remain in the vine. Neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me. When you do a winter prune of roses, the idea is to cut off any branch that's going to cross the path of another branch so that you can get airflow through the middle so that you don't get black spot and things like that. And you're supposed to cut off any branch that's going to head towards another branch that's already growing so they don't compete with one another. You know, sometimes in our lives, more is actually just more. It doesn't actually add anything to our lives. It can actually affect the airflow or breathing space in our lives to the already established areas of our lives. And these branches that you cut off, they're not dead wood. They're areas of potential expansion. So sometimes they can be harder to recognise. And we need God's wisdom to discern what they are. It could be something like a job promotion or a new ministry area. But is more just more? Let's all ask God today, are there new areas that we're considering adding to our lives that might be detrimental to the life flow that already exists of my life? Or things that might negatively impact on existing flows? We need to seek God's wisdom because after all, He's the master gardener. Pray today to the master gardener. God bless.